Hey guys! So today I can't really talk that loud, but we're gonna be talking about the time we met.
This is the time. Hi. It's gonna be a TTI. Like
The time, yeah,
from
TTI,
Disney.
or the time
From,
we
like,
TTW, the time we. This is gonna be the time we met. Okay, so I'm gonna start with how I felt, and then Joanna, because I met Joanna first, then I met you. Yeah. Okay. So we started talking. Well, at first I thought Joanna didn't like me in this class, which is she's Joanna. She's Joanna. This is Jasmine, and yeah, this is Jasmine. So there used to be this other girl in our class. Her name was Jalen, and yeah, so it was all four of us. And then she moved to another class.
Yeah, upstairs on the third floor.
To honors because she was very smart.
Yeah.
She just did her work.
I mean, she just did good essays, and our reading teacher really liked her. So yeah.
Like, she was her favorite student.
And then. What if it falls from the? Okay. And then that's when. And then that's when we went. Yeah, that's our other friend Evelyn, but she's over there.
She's right there. Evelyn, speak into the mic. 1, 2.
Say
1, 2.
hi.
Hello. She's right here. Yeah.
And we were in gym. We were in gym, and I was sitting by myself, and she was sitting with her friend Ola. Yeah, you were saying Ola. And I had this pink lipstick from Milani, and she asked me where I got it from, and then I said, "Oh, I got it from Walmart." And then she was like, "It's very pretty." And then we started talking about MAC. I think I wrote an essay on this.
Yeah.
I did write an essay on this, and we started writing. We started talking about MAC. MAC is makeup. Okay.
There's a lipstick right in
Oh yeah,
here.
that's hers. Her MAC lipstick that you forgot. I think I brought it today. This is MAC. Okay, for you people that don't know what MAC is, and it's basically just the lipstick.
Instigator.
And if you guys want to know what this one is, it's a Instigator.
My boyfriend got that for me.
Her boyfriend got that for her. You want to put it? And then that's when we started talking about MAC. And this was when we were in gym, so it was in the beginning of the school year, like about 4 or 5 days later. And then, gang. I was listening to that song yesterday. And then I put it on for my dad, and my dad was like, it kind of sounds like this. I thought he was going to like it, but he didn't. But anyways, then she was like, oh, okay. And then we went to science after gym. And she told me to sit with her. I sat with them, and then, well, I was already sitting with them.
But
yeah.
we wouldn't talk.
Yeah, we wouldn't talk. Yeah, remember? Do you remember how you and Jalen sat in front of me and Leo, and then he switched it? Yeah, then we started sitting, and she was sitting next to our table, but then something occurred that she moved later on. This is later on in the story. But then I started talking to Jalen. Well, I started talking to her because I thought Jalen was like mean, which she wasn't, but yeah.
But she kind of is.
Yeah, she kind of is. But she's still like our friend. Kind of. Well, she was our friend at that time. I hope she's not watching. And and that's when she told Jalen that about me and stuff like that, and then we all started talking. And before that, in reading class, I would always look at Yasmin. You remember how we look at each other and we smile, and then you'd be like, and I'd be like, okay. And then that's when I happened in science, and we started hanging out and everything. Our first bad thing that happened was when Jalen moved, because then it was like weirder, but then we got used to it. We became closer.
PG&J.
We became PG&J buddies. And what else? What should I say? Okay, now you should tell how you felt when you were gang.
Gang.
Oh, let me answer one. Alright. So, So basically, I already knew Jalen, and we talked over the summer. We was like really close, and she was like, her and Yasmin was the only one I liked in this class. And then that's when we broke, and we became close.
We didn't like each other. Well, she didn't like me
Oh yeah, I
last
didn't like her
year.
last year because she was hitting on my ex.
And
Well, she wasn't hitting, but she liked him.
I liked him. Yeah. And I didn't know he was going out with her because like she had told me that he wasn't. But I guess that was when you guys broke up. I don't know. But then she didn't like me. And then last year I talked to her only like once. She asked me if I was going out with this guy, and I said yeah. But yeah, and that's the only time we talked. Okay, carry on.
Yeah, and then that's when we gotta make this fast because nobody's better waste 5 minutes of their life. Just
Okay.
okay. So basically, I met her, and then me and Bro became closer, and then Jada got jealous. So she and Jada became closer, and we became close, and they became close, and then that's when she moved, and then that's when we all became close. Yeah.
And then the first conflict we had with the first conflict we had with other people was with
Our friend,
we're just gonna put her another name,
Jelly and Jelly.
Jelly. Okay, so our friend Jelly, that's not Jelly, that's Jelly. Well, we didn't like. Okay, so we're gonna have another name. This girl we didn't like since last year, and I didn't know she didn't like her, but I didn't like her, and then she didn't like her, and we became closer because of that. So let's name her literature. So literature,
Trash.
okay, trash. So trash, she would talk stuff about us, and then we kind of, like a month or two later, we started talking to her. Well, we were kind of tricking her with her. Like, she got closer to her, and she told us stuff that, she's not gonna watch this. She really doesn't.
I'm not being a lot of
And then she started talking to her, and she started telling us what she was saying about us. And yeah, and then that's when we all became closer for some reason. I don't know. But then that's when we started having an argument because she was saying behind our backs how we were fake.
Because we don't like her friend. Like, that doesn't make us fake, girl. Freak out of here with that bull shenanigan.
And then that's when we started having problems with her. But she didn't do nothing. Now let's go to Jelly. Now let's go to
Cut it.
Now let's go to Jelly. So Jelly,
Jelly.
I'm not gonna say. So Jelly,
You're so
she
loud.
was she's our friend now. Like we're close to her now. Not close to her, like, but we talk to her and we like laugh and stuff like that. But in the beginning of the school year, she was kind of saying how we were talking about everybody, how yeah, and then that's when then we had conflict. What's so bad about it? Nobody, just you two are the only ones that would. And yeah, they had a conflict at the bus stop, and that's when, yeah, they didn't talk for a while, and then that's when we started talking again, and yeah, we cut that conflict out of the way, and yeah, and that brought us closer together. Closer together. That's three of us. Here, let me go like this. Let's do it. Closer together. And then that's when
I'm not that ugly.
I am. Teardrop. I'm just kidding. Be confident in yourself. Thanks, guys. And then, anyways, that's when we start talking.
What if my future kids watch this? Don't delete it.
I'm not. And
Love
then,
you guys.
from your future mom.
Yeah, don't do what I'm doing. Do your work.
Anyways, yeah, we became really
I'm gonna
close
name the boy
buddies.
Julio and the girl Melanie, hopefully.
That's
Watch
gonna
them be
my
different
daughter's
names,
name.
though.
Too bad I'm gonna have it first.
Anyways,
If I have a
we
daughter. If
became.
I have a son, I'm
Can
gonna
you
call
shut
him.
up?
Love you, I got you.
I'm gonna call him.
Look how pretty your mom was. And then look at me now. Hopefully I look bomb in the future.
Anyways, to our future selves. So Yasmin and I became closer.
Hello.
Eduardo!
Ma'am.
Eduardo!
Get your
Who do
little
you
butt in
think you are?
here.
Get your
Eduardo.
refrigerator. Go sit down.
And then, we became closer, and then that's when we met Evelyn right there. Evelyn.
Don't look at me, I'm talking to you.
Right.
That's
Oh,
when.
now you done.
That's when the first argue. We never argued. Just once. We didn't argue like where we like argue and then we didn't talk. Yeah, but
Did we?
we did the stupidest thing. You guys always argue. But you guys always end up talking. But at one point we didn't talk. Like this was close. This was like about 5 weeks ago. No, not even 5 weeks ago. It was like in the beginning of the month.
Hopefully this turns out to be your dad.
What if that isn't? I'm awkward.
I mean, can is ability. Maybe.
Anyways.
One up for a near. Hopefully he's your dad. You have like really nice hair. Anyways. Hey, what's my clock on?
Hey, you got 3 minutes too.
It's like I know it, but then I don't.
Yeah, and then that's when we had a conflict. I thought she was mad at me, and I thought she thought it was mad at her, and we didn't talk for like a week. But now we're talking again, and we're like best buddies. And then that's the only conflict we had that we didn't talk for a long time. And then we did the stupidest thing. I went to her house, and I wanted to see like a fight. We fought, and
Like this or like
no, that way, the proper
yeah,
way.
never mind.
And yeah, we just did the stupidest thing and we fought. But we were doing it just for fun. Don't do that.
His name was Daniel. The picture I just showed.
Yeah, so that might be
Daniel.
my brother-in-law.
Daniel.
Anyways, yeah. This is us talking about our friendship. This is us talking about our friendship. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you have any questions, comment down below. Please like the video and subscribe. Bye, guys.
No, this is my dad. Okay, bye.
And that was her mom on the other side, which we forgot to mention. Alright, bye, guys. Love you.
Bye, guys.